in prison, like Pisciotta, Gaspare Pisciotta. If you have not seen the film, Gaspare Pisciotta was a lieutenant of Salvatore Giuliano, probably was behind or together, unless Stefano corrects me, the one who killed Giuliano, and then he was killed himself.
I want to ask you, like, how long does his cinema be political?
So you mean for how long he was political in his cinema?
I would say that with few exceptions, for example, C'era una volta, which is the film that he made right after Le mani sulla città, starring Omar Sharif and Sofia Loren. And I'm thinking of Carmen, of course, and maybe a couple of others. I would say that all his films are, if not directly political. Christ Stop in Eboli, would you consider a political film? Yes, in a sense.
Absolutely.
Yes, they are all political. And we didn't
Caso
mention
Mattei.
We didn't mention Casa Mattei, which is an extraordinary film, recently restored. In the second half of his career, starting in the 70s, he started working with Gian Maria Volonté, a brilliant actor, who became an icon of his films. In Casa Mattei, Cristo si è fermato ad Eboli.
But definitely, political engagement is the cipher, the fil rouge that connects all of
I
his
know
production.
that both Pontecorvo and Rosi used to use this expression: we work under the dictatorship of the truth, la dittatura della verità. They try, because
yes,
as you know, it's always
Elisabetta.
impossible.
Kind of a strange linguistic question. In the text at the very beginning of the film of Giuliano's biography, it says where he spent the last 3 years of his existence, della sua esistenza. My question is, for such a colossal mythical figure as Giuliano, how come Rosi chose the word existence as opposed to life, while his life seemed to me so very much an intense life as opposed to existence? So I'm wondering about the word choice on Rosi's behalf.
Thank you.
Honestly, I don't have an answer for that, but don't you think it's even more epic, the idea of existence,
Yes,
than life itself? Probably that's the direction.
Or it could be that existence is the earthly existence, whereas life goes beyond that because his legacy
By the
and
way,
myth
I had-
continues beyond it.
I had the great privilege of working on the DVD that you just saw. I mean, I did the interview with Rosi, and there is something that really I found very disturbing, because I asked him, there is a scene that I think is one of the best he ever shot. At the beginning of the film, when you see Salvatore Giuliano's mother crying over the body, the corpse of Salvatore Giuliano, you see this old woman, all dressed in black. You saw the film. And I asked him, how did you get such a great performance? It's a wonderful scene. It looks like Eisenstein. It's such a powerful and epic moment. And he told me that he hired a woman whose son was killed by the mafia. So basically, she was remembering what happened to her.
Yes.
This is what directors do sometimes.
The last scene was a sort of a gratuitous murder. I mean, the murder in the last scene. What did that mean? I didn't understand.
What do you mean? What does it mean? The murder?
Yeah, the murder. Which is, it was completely, to me, it was it came out of the blue.
We don't have, as Stefano say, any answer. We still don't know who exactly killed Giuliano. There is a very possible relationship between elements of the government or of the state, together with police and bandits and other criminals. Yes, and separatists. Because as you know, Giuliano wanted to separate Sicily from Italy and actually join as a 52nd state, this country, the United States.